Hello and welcome to today's campervan chat, in which I'm going to be talking about this vehicle here, which is from India and is called the Finetza. It comes from Pinnacle Speciality Vehicles and it was launched at Auto Expo 2018, which was held in February 2018. And Pinnacle Specialty Vehicles, they are a converter and they launch several other vehicles at the same time, such as an executive business van which is called Opisia, and a customised tourer Magnificia and Exhibica, which is a modified product display van. But for the point of this, I'm just going to talk about the Finetza, the camper van. So in India, like in many other countries, there seems to be a impetus by the government to promote domestic tourism, and clearly this is something which the manufacturers think will help a great deal. And I'm going to quote now Sudhir Mehta, who's the chairman and managing director of Pinnacle Industries, and he said in India the trend of customizing super luxury automobiles has been in existence for some time, but it's now getting increasingly common. Therefore, he believes that there's an immense unexplored market potential, and sheer versatility of the industry gives them an opportunity to grow substantially. Now, the vehicle itself is based on the Force Traveller class, which is made within the group which this company belongs to. It's 327th, the largest company in India, if I remember correctly. And inside you've got a lounge, it's got a bed, and it's got a washroom. A couple of things about the van that was shown at the trade event in India is that that van was designed for sort of stars. So you've got the driver is actually separate from the living part, and the living part's divided into two rooms, each with sofas. One's the bedroom, one's sort of the living room. But even in the living room itself, as we get in motorhomes just everywhere, the sofas there will convert into beds. But what made this so interesting was that they did this electronically. And another thing is the lighting. There's a huge amount of lighting possibilities to be done, and it's all done with these touch screens. Now, the company set up a vehicle conversion facility at Pithampur, Madhya Pradesh, which will have the capacity to modify up to 500 vehicles per month. So that mightn't sound like much really, but just to get kicking off with 6,000 a year isn't too bad. Of course, it's going to get completely lost with the huge market potential which is in India. Now, the estimated cost at present is between 7 and 8 million rupees, which is around 88 to 100,000 euros. I'm sure this vehicle will only be available in India, and so for those Indians who write to me and said, well, what can I recommend? Well, maybe I would start off with looking at something local first, but producing only 6,000 vehicles a year, and that's only going to start kicking in towards the end of 2018 as well. So I think the waiting time on this is going to be quite substantial. Now, looking inside the vehicle as well, I see they've done something like with the new Volkswagen California XXL, and it seems to have lots of touch screens and the like. But I'll have to wait for more information on that and what you can actually do with it, because clearly the one they showed at the Auto Expo 2018 was only a prototype. I'm sorry, I've got no film of it, and obviously it's in India and I'm in Europe, so it's quite some distance. Right, well, I can't add anything more to it really, but I will update you on this story via my website motorhomefulltime.com, and if you then look up under Pinnacle Specialty Vehicles or Finetza in the search engine, you may be able to find out more about it. Also, while I've mentioned it, you can subscribe to my weekly newsletter in which I write about new vehicles all the time. So thank you.